Change your diet, change your life, change the planet.
Hey everybody, there's something that I feel that I need to address tonight. There has been an acronym that has been showing up in some of the comments on my videos, and I've even seen some videos made recently by other YouTubers using this acronym, HTFU. I'm like, what does that mean? I was trying to figure out what that could possibly mean until I saw a video where someone used it in its full form. Harden the F up is what it stands for. And this bothers me to my very core, which is why I'm making this video tonight, rather than remaining silent and just letting it pass, which is the advice that I'm getting from a lot of people. Just don't even bother with it, just let it go. They can say whatever they want, and they can say whatever they want. But if somebody approaches you for advice and they're in a state of extreme vulnerability, and your advice to them is, harden the F up, I don't care about your problems, so you shouldn't either. In fact, nobody cares about your problems. Stop your whining, harden the F up, build this tough exterior, and fake it till you make it. Just act like everything's okay. That is the worst possible advice you could ever give to someone in that state. It's advice that could lead to that person committing suicide. And that's a reality. So let's break this idea down to harden the F up, to build a hard exterior, a shell, a wall, to protect you from the slings and arrows of the world, to stop your whining, just man up, put up your shield, and whatever comes at you, just deflect it, at a great cost. Because when you harden on the outside, you can't selectively choose what you're hardening to. You've got to block out everything. You've got to block out the good and the bad, because good and bad are relative terms. Sometimes it's the things that hurt us the most that cause the most growth. So if you've got yourself protected from the slings and arrows of the world, you're protecting yourself from the very things that are going to make you grow. So when you harden the F up, what I hear is that you're dumbing the F down. You're closed off to new ideas. You're closed off to new beliefs. You're closed off to new experience. And you live inside of this tiny bubble where you all just repeat the same words over and over and over and over again. It's like a broken record. It's not simple. But when you close yourself off to the outside world, when you close yourself off to growth, everything seems simple because I'm in this tiny bubble and there's only a finite amount of information in this bubble, and as long as I stay there, everything seems simple. Everything seems clear. I've got all the answers. I've got it all figured out because I'm only seeing this. There's no information that's going to contradict my beliefs because I'm not letting it into my world, because I've hardened the F up. Got my shields up. Can't touch me. Can't touch me with information. Can't touch me with ideas. Can't touch me with anything. Can't even touch me with love. I'm closed to that too. So, sorry. Your problem. Don't want to deal with it. Don't want to hear it. Just harden the F up. That's my advice to you. That's what I did. I closed myself off. So my advice to you is to close yourself off, because frankly, I don't want to hear about it. Because if I do hear about it, if I actually consider it, I might feel something. And if I feel something, that's going to be scary. Because the people around me might not like it, because they're all hard too, and we're all acting tough and macho, and if I'm the guy that's suddenly feeling something, well, they're going to kick me out of the group, and that can't happen. So I don't want to feel what you're feeling. I don't want to feel anything. I just want to fake it till I make it. I want to pretend that everything's okay, everything's great, and we should all just be happy while billions of people in the world are suffering. Well, as long as I'm happy, it's good, right? I believe that the real measure of any society or group is how well it takes care of its most vulnerable members. And if you are telling the most vulnerable members of your group to just harden the F up because you don't care about their problems, well, that tells me a lot about your group and your community. And it's definitely a community that I don't want to have anything to do with. And for those of you that have been getting this kind of advice to harden the F up and to bury your problems, please don't listen. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not broken. Your feelings matter and you matter. And I don't want you to get harder. I want you to get softer. I want you to embrace your truth. I want you to embrace your feelings. And I want you to see how powerful you become when you do so. You're an extraordinary person, and that's why you're feeling what you're feeling. because you live in a world that doesn't celebrate sensitivity. You live in a world that doesn't celebrate the beauty that's inside of you. But I do. And you're always welcome here. I love you. Bye.